Hey guys, my name is Raf, and last week I went to E3 2016 and I had the chance to play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So today, I'm going to give you my impressions on the game. But first, look at this awesome shirt that I got when I played the game. Got this, and I also got this awesome coin that you probably can't see, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So the first thing you notice when you start playing the game is how the game looks, because it looks so beautiful. The graphics are kind of cartoony. I would say that the graphics are in between the Wind Waker and Skyward Sword. Now, one thing I noticed when I was playing was that the graphics didn't look as sharp as I wanted them to look. I don't know if it's because it was a demo or maybe because this game is so big. It's probably, I think it's the biggest Zelda game ever, but it didn't look as sharp as I wanted it. The other thing that I was excited for was that it was open world, and I know that every Zelda game is open world in a way because you can run around wherever you want and do kind of a few things here and there. But this game, you can do so many things when you're not doing the story. You can go around the world hunting, gathering resources, putting those resources together, cooking to make other items. You can go around, fight enemies, take their weapons, and use them to fight other enemies and keep changing weapons. You can use weapons like swords, spears, bows and arrows. There was even a part where I picked a bow and arrow from an enemy, and then I went to a campfire and I aimed the arrow at the fire and it lit the arrow on fire, and I started walking forward, still looking down, and when I looked up, I realized that everything around me was catching on fire because of the arrow that was on fire. And I like that because it gives you a range of gameplay depending on what you're doing. Maybe there's some enemies down there in the grass and you shoot a fire arrow and it burns all the grass and it burns all the enemies. Or maybe you're in the grass and you don't want to use fire arrows because you might kill yourself. So it gives you different ways to think about a situation. Also, it seems like there's a lot of other tool weapons in this game. Like there's different bombs. There's this metal tool that you can use that basically you become like Magneto. So you can control metal and you can lift it and move it around to complete puzzles or get from one area to the other. Another nice touch that they gave to the game is that you can wear different clothes. So you can wear a shirt from something, pants from something else, and you can mix and match whatever you want, and you can make Link look however you want him to look. Also, there's this little temperature gauge on the bottom of the screen that tells you if it's getting too hot or if it's getting too cold, and depending how it's getting, you can put on clothes according to that, because if you get too cold or too hot, you start losing some health. Another thing that's big in this game is the stamina, because now you have to use stamina for sprinting, for climbing, even for swimming. So for example, if you're climbing and you use stamina, you fall. If you're sprinting, you'll be running and all of a sudden you start going super slow because you're tired, even slower than when you're running normal. And for swimming, you simply drown, which I really don't like. And for climbing, I don't really mind because it makes it more, I guess, stressful if you're trying to get to a high place and you're almost running out of stamina and you gotta see if you can make it or not. And they made sure climbing was super fun in this game because you can climb trees, you can climb walls, you can even climb buildings. So overall, with the time that I had to play, which wasn't enough at all, I had 30 minutes to play, the game feels new. Even though things like open world and picking resources and making other items is nothing new to video games, when you put it in a Zelda setting, that's pretty cool. And I love Zelda, so I am super excited for this game. Hopefully they won't mess it up, so let me know what you think about the game. If you've seen the videos, if you had a chance to play it at E3, let me know what you think. And if you like this video, please like, and if you haven't subscribed, I post videos every Monday on anything that has to do with video games. Also, if you haven't checked out bigcultures.com, go check them out. It's an awesome website I'm working with. They have tons of news, articles, reviews, videos, anything on video games. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later.